Hey beautiful people, this is your girl CHAMONE. Thanks for checking out my channel. I'm just doing a real quick natural glam get ready with me. But I really wanted to show you guys this eyebrow hack. I know I have a summer brow routine up on my channel, but this is another technique that I've been using lately that I really like, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. So basically really simple. I'm using an old spoolie from a brow pencil that is all out, and instead of using soap, I'm actually going to use eyelash glue. And what this is going to do is it's basically going to make it look like my brows are thicker and fuller than they actually are. Bless you. Than they actually are, but it's going to dry down super quick and you just need a tiny bit. So here we go. That's all I'm putting in them. You do have to move quick, but I'm just going to brush it through my brows and then I'm going to brush it upwards. So here, I'll do this one first. It's already starting to dry. So it already looks a lot fuller than this brow. And you just want to shape the hairs where you want them to go, how I want them to lay. And do the same thing on this side. And I don't really trim my excess hairs that much. They're not really that long. But if it's out of the shape I want, I just brush to the side. So after I brush upwards, I brush it to the side so that it can lay down. But yeah, so now my brows are laid. They look a lot fuller and thicker. I'm going to fill them in with a brow pencil and then they'll be good to go. This is, I believe this lash glue is waterproof as well, so it's clear. It's gonna stay all day. It's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, so that's just a quick trick to fake thicker brows. Now I'm just going to conceal under them per usual, and my brows are done. And I'm gonna move right into the eye look. I'm keeping it super simple. I'm gonna just use one palette. And I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place Coral palette for this look. I have the Toast Concealer directly underneath my brows, and then I went in with a little bit of Juvia's Place Concealer, number 12, which is just a little bit lighter. It's actually a lot lighter. It's my highlight shade to use as my eyeshadow base. I'm gonna set that with the Juvia's Place powder in Kalahari. Onto the eyes. I'm gonna keep this eye look super simple. I'm probably just going to go in with either 3 or 4 shades. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I'm thinking. So first, super simple. I take this flat e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and I'm going to put this color all over my lid. Because I have hooded lids, I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher, almost as if I'm doing a cut crease, but not really. Now that I have that color packed on, I'm just going to take a blending brush and I'm going to go in with this shade right here to buff out the edges. Now just to deepen up the corner, I'm going to go in with this dark chocolate shade, same blending brush, and just focus it on the outer V, that corner right here. Go back into that second shade, blend all of that together, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Short and simple. Show you guys again. So that's color number 1. I bring it up above my crease because I do have hooded lids. I want it to show. Just taking this flat eyeshadow brush. Next with the blending brush, shade number 2. To buff out those edges. Really light windshield wiper motions. Shade number 3 for the outer V. All right, the eyes are all set. That's the matte look. I'm gonna do a quick wing liner. I'm using the Sharp Me eyeliner pen by Crayon Case. Yeah, I love these. I got both of the blacks. One is supposed to be satin and matte. Honestly, I swatched them. I really couldn't tell the difference. But I do have both of them, and I got the white one as well. All right, wing liner. Made super easy with this eyeliner pen, and they're super affordable. Oops, I want to say it was like $5 for these pens. Definitely want to grab some of those. I'm gonna take Toast just to clean up under here. Not even because the wing wasn't sharp, because it is sharp, but it's just gonna clean it up even more, and then transition a little smoother when I do my under eye concealer. So for the skin, for the face, I want to keep it real simple, real chill. It's getting hotter. You know, don't really feel like having a a heavy duty full face, so I'm gonna kind of fake the funk. So first I'm gonna go in with a primer. I'm gonna use the Jellp Pop Dew Primer. My face is already moisturized. One squeeze of that is all I need. It smells amazing. It smells like watermelon. So if you don't like the smell of watermelon, then you won't like it. But if you like watermelon, it smells amazing. Let that soak into the skin for about a minute, and then I'm gonna move on to the next step. All right, I'm gonna go in with some concealer, Juvia's Place number 12. Not as much as I would normally do. And I'm gonna go straight to my contour shade, which is Katsina in the Juvia's Place sticks. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose and blend out the contour, and then I'll go and blend out the highlighted areas. Okay, stay with me. Now I'm gonna blend out the concealer on my forehead. And blend it right into that contour. This is a sponge by the Crayon Case. I like this one just because of this, like all this definition. This is short, this is longer, and then this is skinny. So I like that. Now don't be like me and get carried away and go over your liner. I'll fix it in a minute. But as you can see, I'm blending that highlight right into the contour. And then I'm gonna clean up underneath the highlight, underneath the contour with the highlight again. So I clean it up. I don't want it to be too bright, but I did want to clean it up because it was a little sloppy. Blend this side out. Making sure to bring that concealer over my mouth. Make sure I have it blended out really well. And I'm using the back of the beauty blender to keep blending it out. Oh, I forgot to do this on this side. There we go. It's a super quick step, but it really just cleans up the contour. As the slightest bit of coverage, I'm blending it out. And if you didn't notice by now, I didn't actually wear any foundation. So yes, I used a foundation stick for my contour, but I just used the contour. I didn't actually put like that first overall layer of foundation because, you know, it's getting hot. So if you don't have to do all of that, you can always skip steps. So boom, that's what we did. Just gonna blend this out a little bit more. I love a snatch nosed. That's not your thing, then you don't have to quite do it like this, but I do like my nose to be snatched. Now that everything is blended, I'm gonna go ahead and set my water highlighted areas again using the Juvia's Place powder and Kalahari. I recently picked this up. I didn't have it for the longest. They've been having sales recently, so I'm pretty sure I snagged this for like $7. And I don't bake, I just lightly set. So I'm still testing this powder out to see how I feel about it. If you're not familiar with my channel, as of late, I've been loving the Fenty setting powder in honey. And then before that was my Sacha Buttercup. So I decided I should probably, you know, give another powder a try. So I'm still testing this out. So now that that is set, I'm gonna bronze. I'm gonna skip the whole contouring and I'm just gonna go straight to bronzer. I'm gonna use this Morphe Glamabronze in the shade Supreme. Y'all, this thing is huge and it's pigmented. So I'm gonna take this. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, but it's literally identical to like the e.l.f. complexion brush. It's the same shape of brush. But I'm gonna take this brush and lightly go in with it because it is pigmented and just bronze my face, basically setting that contour. And that's that. I don't want to go overboard with the bronzer. And I'm just taking this large Judy brush by the Crayon Case to blend the bronzer in. I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush because that's my business. I'm going to use the Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Palette Volume 2. The names are like covered because I use it so much, but I'm going to go in with these two shades over here. Using the same brush that I use for bronzer. Those two. For a nice flush of pink. Complement the eyes. Not the exact same shade of pink, but a nice complement to the eyes. All right, now I'm going to set my face. I'm going to go in with two different sprays. I'm going to go in with this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Y'all, I was super duper late, but I really like how this sprays. I'm honestly not even sure how well it sets, but I love the way it sprays. So I'm gonna do one layer of that, and then I'm gonna go in with my Francis Beauty Illuminating Setting Spray. This is in the shade Peggy's Peach, so I'm gonna get that nice glow plus the setting effect. I'm gonna fan this down and then press this into my skin. Let me give this a minute to dry down. What's up, Pumpkin?
I was just getting this book because it's more interesting.
Okay. All right, now that that's dried down, the last step is I am going to highlight. I'm going to go in with the matching loose highlighter for the spray. This is in the shade Peggy's Peach, again by Frances J. Beauty. And honestly, y'all, this stuff is so pigmented. I literally just take what's in the cap and I use the e.l.f. highlighting brush. And put it on the highest points of my cheek. And I'm gonna put a little bit on the bridge of my nose. On my cupid's bow. And right here. Alrighty, so I'm going to put my lashes on and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. Literally, I just threw on a duster, popped on some lashes and some, y'all know my favorite lip gloss, my Strawberry NK lip gloss, and that's that. Super quick, easy, 3 eyeshadows, highlight and contour, no foundation. But I still look like, you know, I'm ready to socially distance and be safe, but you know, maybe go grab dinner. You know, just be outside and be cute or whatever. But as always, I hope that you found this tutorial, this video helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up. By all means, leave me a comment. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and join the family. Please subscribe. And until next time, guys, love you. Bye.